It's too hot.
Feels like football's back. I know our team is excited. I know our staff is excited to get started. I think we've had a really good summer. I think our strength and conditioning staff and our players worked extremely hard here for about 8 weeks and put our team in position to now go compete in training camp. I don't by any means believe we're a finished product yet, and that's why we need these essential 5 weeks here to leading up to our first ball game to get ourselves prepared to play the best of our capability. So it's an exciting time. It's exciting to get back on the field with our team. 15 spring practices seems a long time ago already, but it's amazing to think so much of that we've accomplished in 8 months. And so now to crank it up for training camp and to see how far we can take it with this current team that we have is exciting. We got to focus on the task at hand. We got to be careful in training camp of looking ahead. All right, because everything we do, especially early on in camp, is about building a foundation, right? We are building the foundation. We are laying bricks to build, And we can't skip those steps, man, or that's when the house crumbles. Camp is not going to be perfect. Everybody in here is going to make a mistake, 2, 3, or 4. Remember now, when somebody makes a mistake, remember, ultimately, we want you to do it right. That's the premise behind coaching. It's not to belittle you. It's not to make you feel less of yourself. It's so you can get it right. So you can do it right the next time. That's what it's about. That's why we have the meetings that we have. That's why we do the walkthroughs that we do. That's why we do the pre-practice walkthroughs. That's why we do all the drills within practice so that we can do it right. And the more people that do it right consecutively, down after down after down, all 11 collectively, the better team we will be. There's probably no better guy that's won more championships and been part of championship caliber teams and knows what it looks like to be a champion. That's Coach Bo Davis.
I want everybody right now to think about, I'm in camp mode now. You're in camp, all right? Put everything else aside. Now it's time to go to work. It's time to take everything that you've done since you came back here and work your ass off. It's time to put it in play now. It's time to step up. Every day you wake up in the morning time, you know the first thing you need to think about? How can I get myself better? How can I get the guy next to me better? That's what you got to think about. I've been around a lot of great teams. The one common denominator they have is this. They fought every day. What's going to make you get up to the next level? You got to have something to do what? Motivate you. That's what it takes. I'm here to work. I'm here to get good every day. So whatever coach tells me to do, that's what I do. I fight every day. I fight for my teammates. I fight for my brother. I do this every day. Jordan, good work.
I mean, damn, Brooks, it's nice out here, man. You earned your money on this. Hey, got rid of that ryegrass, man. Huh, Banks? I can play a little 9-iron off of this right here. Help me out, Marcus. There he is. There he is. Man of the people, you know? All right, go ahead, go for it. Come on, Alfred, get him moving, Alfred. What are the ski hops? I didn't know what a ski hop is. Oh, like I'm skiing? Yeah. Ski hops. I think I could ski hop. Oh, yeah. I only got 5 yards in me, though, you know? I don't think I got all the 10, but I could get 5. Good communication today, okay? Good communication. Good communication. Come on, dude. A little bit of juice about you, man. A little energy. Let's go. Turnovers, kid. Make him work. Make him work. Make him work. Make him work. That ball cannot get outside of you. You gotta keep contained. Let's go indo. Let's go individual. Let's go individual. Let's go. Patience. Patience. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Hey, the tempo in these runs, right? Tempo them. You'll be able to change gears when you want. You want to be able to see what's happening. Let it happen so you can see it. That's better. That's better. There we go. There we go. There we go. B, think about this. We're reading the end, right? He gives you that ball, and I come back, and that ball's in my left arm. Just be alert. That end try to fall back, so keep it tight. Right? Keep it tight. Does that make sense? Good. Hey, do you see yourself kind of feeling it? Go. Just go for it. Then feel it at the top. You're trying to feel too early. Go, go. There you go. All right, Q's. Q's, we got to have a little rhythm here, right? Snap, two-step, boom. Feel it. Feel it. That's it. Nice job. Go ahead. So what else? Remember, Casey, hold on. Remember, you're not staring at the wide receiver on this. See the defender. Find the window. Get on the hash. Go ahead and get on the hash, kid. There a little bit. Ah, yeah, I know. Just slight stem it. Just a little slight stem. I'm going to give him a 1 or a 2 high read. You can even read me. I'll be your safety, man. See what kind of guy I am? Beautiful. Nice job. Nice job. I like it, Wiley. Good job, babe. There's a tempo to this, right? There's an art to a bubble, right? There's an art to this. Feel it, feel it. There you go. Have a little feel on this thing, right? How do you guys feel? Feel like a champion today or what? Hey, water up real quick. Water up, get ready to go. Water up.
Just tell your body, hydrate, eat something, drink something.
I'm gonna be brutally honest with you at all times, okay? Because I want you to be great. I want you to be good, okay? And clearly, we didn't do the necessary things to get ourselves prepared to practice. Well, tomorrow, we're gonna be at 3:30 in the afternoon. Think it's gonna be hotter than this? Yes, so what do you gotta do?
Hydrate, sleep, all that.
You guys get it?
Yes, sir.
Get my drift where I'm coming from here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so tomorrow morning, okay, we're back at it, okay? We're back at it. All right, we gotta make sure we know the routine, but you gotta take care of your bodies, okay? You gotta start to, there's a lot of things that were good, that were better, okay? But it got really sloppy when guys had to start taking more reps, the mistakes went up. So we gotta take care of one another. Everybody good?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's bring it up, let's get a break. Let's go, team on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Team.
Coming up on All Access, one of the biggest question marks of camp has been answered. Texas is now the House of Card. And
when I got hurt, like, would I be able to ever do it again? So I'm just happy to be able to go out them and be able to play with them and just kind of have my last hurrah at Texas.
Finish him. Good, get to the ball. Go get it. Good.
Juicy headline, Texas and Oklahoma inquiring about a move to the SEC. What's the substance of the story? The latest reaction from around the sport.
SEC later? Could the Red River rivalry become an SEC showcase now? If it does come together, it would make the SEC the first 16-team conference in college football since the WAC in 1998.
The SEC getting closer to a Sweet 16, Texas and Oklahoma getting a unanimous invite to join the conference.
It is expected that OU and Texas are going to put it to its regents and trustees about whether to join the SEC.
It is a transformational time. So as we look to our future, you saw yesterday with our announcement of a unanimous vote, the nod towards our future. And it is a significant day today with this announcement, but also looking forward to 2025 and what's ahead for all of us in the Southeastern Conference.
The SEC is a tremendous football conference. When we get to that point, we'll worry about. But quite frankly, just as we touched on with the team, we've got a lot of unfinished business here in the Big 12 that we want to make sure we take care of. We're playing Louisiana September 4th. We've got a Big 12 schedule that is very challenging. We have to make sure that we're prepared to play every Saturday and make sure that we're putting ourselves in position late into November where we're competing for a conference championship.
Coming to such a great university with great football players that have played here before me, I want to uphold and keep that tradition of being a dominant university. Unfinished business, meaning that we should leave the Big 12 on top.
Haven't won a Big 12 title in a long time. That's what the city needs, that's what this team needs. And me as a senior, we gotta lead this team in the right direction.
We just look at it as this year being an opportunity to prove everybody right and also prove the doubters wrong.
We're not done, doing what we have to do, here in this conference, and my focus is the Big 12. I know the team is, all the coaching staff is. They're here in the now. I feel we have an awesome opportunity to be the best that we can be here in the Big 12.
Hey, Longhorn fans, come out here Wednesday night for open practice. I want you guys to be there, bring that energy.
6:45, DKR. Come out and watch your boys perform.
Texas fans are also gassed up about the prospect of going back to the Big 12 championship. They got their first look at the team during open practice at training camp.
We're here to see the practice as fans. Everybody's excited. Trying to get this rolling. Welcome.
I'm a diehard fan, so I'm always go for the best. Bijan Robinson, because he's a beast.
Sark's doing a great job, and the kids have all bought into the system, and hook 'em horns.
We enjoy being here and look forward to the season, and I predict a season that will carry us straight to the Sugar Bowl or Rose Bowl.
Hey, man. They let you in here?
Hey, how you doing, boy?
Look, we gon' make it. Push through, too cool, they can't take us. Break rules, we don't want they afraid of. Afraid of, afraid of, afraid of, afraid of, afraid of. Ain't no stopping us, we do the impossible.
There's going to be 100,000 people in the stands in 2 weeks. You got to be able to operate.
Ain't no stopping us, we do the impossible. Straight to the top. We're the top dogs and you're not. Too good, never fake it. So close, I can taste it. Running, running. See us coming, coming. No, running. Ain't no stopping us, we do the impossible.
Let's focus on the task at hand. I need a really good walkthrough and a really good practice tomorrow. Everybody good with that? Let's go,
Have a good season.
Thank you, man. After showing out for the fans, the Longhorns showed up for former Tennessee star Inky Johnson. In 2006, a routine tackle drastically altered his life. Johnson's right arm was paralyzed, and his football career was over. At a team meeting, he shared how that tragic injury changed his view of the game.
My life almost ended behind the game of football, right? And so I view it differently, everything about it. And so the thing I despise most, can't respect most about the game of football is when I see a prima donna that don't appreciate it and act as if they're God's gift to it and don't give everything they got to it. Like, I can't understand that train of thought. They said, why do you work the way you work? Why do you do what you do? He said, I want what all other men want. But the difference between me and them is I wanted a little bit more than they wanted, right? It's like when you start playing football, everybody talk about how great they want to be, right? Until adversity and opposition hits, and the quote says it, you judge the true character and caliber of a person, not by where they stand in times of comfort and convenience. You judge the true character and caliber of a person by where they stand in times of challenge and opposition. When you break the game of football down to its core, what is it? Mano y mano. How much I want it versus how much you want it. With the guys that you go to work with every single day, are you just giving out empty promises and it don't mean nothing to you? Or when you say you gonna lay it on the line, or you really gonna lay it on the line? Like, you think when a cat is telling you to work hard and a cat is telling you to give everything you got and a cat is telling you to come out and be dedicated and committed, you think it just involves a sport. No, man, we're trying to have a level of mental agility for the game of life. We pursuing greatness, excellence, not just in the game of football, and everything we do. The standard is the standard. We don't compromise, we don't bend, we don't break that for nobody. Ain't nobody bigger than the program. We bring it every single day because of what we're working for and what we're a part of, and it's greater than any individual that's in here. We're training for the game of life. My arm and my hand got paralyzed. My heart didn't. My work ethic didn't. My spirit didn't. This injury never penetrated my spirit, man. I was in the sand pit with my teammates that same week. And they told me, Ink, go home, go back to Atlanta. Something traumatic has happened to you. I said, I'm not going back to Atlanta. They said, why? You can't play. I said, this isn't about a game. They said, what is it about? It's about my guys, man. I told them I was going to be a great teammate. I didn't say unless I got what I wanted. All I ask of you, when you show up every single day, that cat to the left of you, when you say something to him, let it mean something and stand on it. Because I can guarantee you, if you go into that stadium, if you go into that weight room, if you go into the classroom, if you go into that practice facility, I can guarantee you as a man, if you go to all of these things and you put it on the line and you give it everything you got, it has no choice but to yield greatness. Because you never know when it's going to be that last day. You never know when it's going to be that last play. So while you got it, do yourself a favor. Appreciate it. It's a blessing to play this game. It's a privilege to play it at the University of Texas.
Second down. Ball is at the 6-yard line. Shotgun snap back to Ehlinger. Pressure coming. Sam will be sacked. Now, this is not a good sign. Derek Kerstetter back down on the field.
Yeah, it's bad, Craig.
Every single Longhorn player went out there to be around him. Sam Ehlinger is the last player to leave as the cart slowly turns.
The team has just been stunned at what happened to their teammate.
Fans giving a round of applause to Derek Kerstetter, badly injured the foot on that last play.
I broke my fibula, I dislocated my ankle. So this is where they put the plate in on my leg, and then they tightrope my ankle right there. And then on the inside, I got a scar right there. That's where they reconstructed my deltoid ligament in my ankle.
A one, two, three. Takes five. It's goodbye to A&M. Takes five.
I was pretty sad, obviously, so then going back to that locker room and seeing everyone cheered me up and just made me happy. For them, seeing sort of injury like the way it was, like they all saw my ankle too, so I think a lot of them were freaked out, and just seeing me back in the locker room, like, I think it gave them comfort. He's going to be okay, and we don't have to worry. Like, he was taken care of, and he's going to be fine.
He was being prepped for surgery the next day to plate the bone and make sure all the ligamentous injuries were repaired. He did everything a patient should do when they're hurt. He was a model citizen. When we told him to stay off of it, he stayed off of it. If we told him to use his little scooter, he used his scooter. If we told him to wear a shoe or don't wear a shoe, he did exactly what we told him to do. And he attacked his rehab like every day.
It took Derek 12 to 14 weeks to get to this point. First, we had to worry about the bone healing process, all the soft tissue repair that he had. Once we got him past all the inflammation and range of motion, we started slowly advancing him to more mobility, ankle, footwork stuff.
When it first came out of the cast, it was like super swollen, and I remember like, holy cow, like my ankle's like barely moving right now, and then like it slowly progressed and got, as the swelling went down, more range of motion came back.
Another thing was his calf was just atrophied. There was nothing left. It was like a dead fish. I kept telling him that, like, get it back.
That's huge when you got a person that's hurt, that's doing everything that you tell them to do, and they're seeing the progress every day of those instructions, and they're bought into it, because they'll continue to do what you ask them to do. The results are what they are. I've known Derek for a while. Derek asks a lot of questions, and he's very cautious about things, and it was cool to see him just slowly want to get more and more aggressive with it. And so our goal was, by the time we hit summer, you're doing everything like normal.
Just to be able to go out and have fun with my guys, I mean, it's something I'm grateful for, because I didn't know when I got hurt, like, would I be able to ever do it again. So I'm just happy to be able to go out them and be able to play with them and just kind of have my last hurrah at Texas, you know what I mean? So I'm thankful and I'm excited.
On the back end of the defense, Terry Joseph joins the Longhorns from South Bend. Steve Sarkisian hired him as defensive passing game coordinator and secondary coach in January. Joseph has coached in the Big Ten, ACC, and SEC.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Have a better day today. Now you got to go fast, right?
Yes, sir.
Fast, everything that you do. Demo, no wristbands today?
Awesome.
No wristbands? That's bad for the brand now. Here you go. Yeah, oh yeah. Attaboy. Call out the formation. Remember empty. Remember the empty check. They reload, get us back to our call. Hey, here we go. Good eyes. Know what's about to happen. Motion. Boom. Go get him. Go get him. Good. How many you got to the field? How many you got to the field? Finish. Finish him. Good. Get to the ball. You want to taxi that thing from late, right? Bait him in or throwing a fade. Then you get out and play that technique, right? If you just show off, they're just going to throw it out here right now and take the now screen and make you make this tackle in space, right? You know they're going to shift because they didn't get down. Bam, only one came over here, so now you get the roll. Yeah, right there, right there. What you got? See them all, see them all. Go get it. Good. Good job, Crawford. Attaboy. That way to see it, Crawford. He has first to the flat. I'm high. Does that make sense? Yes, but I got to stay high. Hey, and Cook, if you see that back at 3, Cook, you want to start pointing like a son of a gun to all of them because we know what's up. They got you. That's what they want to do. You got everything right, but where was 82, on or off the ball?
Off.
Off. He reloaded. He's still off.
So it should have went off.
Yes, sir. That's when they like to take their shots. That's why I got to be locked in. Okay? What gap you got?
D.
D. Stay in the D. You getting double pullers back to you. You working to the hash. Keep your width first. Go, 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 go. Track the motion to the post, get depth. Bam, we're good to go. Variant going around, make sure you take care of yourself. You wear a mask, make sure you know who you're around, make sure you get in the training room. Does everybody understand that?
Yes, sir.
The last thing is make sure you start getting everything you need for school. Let's not be rushed for that first game on Wednesday, right? Start getting prepared tomorrow, get with the academic staff. What do I need? Where do I pick my books up to where it's not a surprise on Wednesday?
No fly. No.
This is real. This is a huge opportunity for you guys. It's not easy. Nothing in the world is easy, right? This is what it all started at, man, for me. Every day y'all step on that football field, y'all brothers, but y'all also competing against the best. So when it comes to playing an opponent, they can't touch us. Because why? We went hard every day in practice. We gave it all we got at practice. So compete with each other every day, man. Make sure that preparation, when y'all step into those meeting rooms, don't be in there wasting coaching them time. They giving you the answers to the tests for you to go outside and be great. So make sure you guys understand, every time you step in that meeting room, prepare yourself. Every day, are you giving your best effort to the University of Texas and your teammates? Every day. Or your family, your mama, your daddy, your sisters, or you doing it every day you wake up? Everybody wants to play Texas. Everybody wants to go to Texas. Everybody know what Texas is about. So walk around and be proudful for that, man. Make sure you're getting everything out of this. This is an opportunity, man. A lot of us are not even supposed to be here, especially me. Anything is possible, guys. So make sure you guys understand, man, that's grind, man. Live life and have fun playing this game of football that we love, baby.
From one of the greatest quarterbacks in Texas history to the question of who will be under center for the Longhorns this season. A highly competitive camp between Hudson Card and Casey Thompson left Coach Sarkisian with a tough decision. But Card was given the nod to start against Louisiana after practice on August 27th.
Let's go.
He has an insane arm. He's equipped for the situation. He's prepared for this situation. And ultimately, he was the one that got the call to be the starting quarterback.
Hudson has a lot of strengths. He's great out of the pocket, great at throwing the football on the run. He's also a great leader as well.
He knows how to extend a play, kind of comparisons like Aaron Rodgers. He's a playmaker, and I think he's going to be a great quarterback.
I feel that his pocket mobility and how he can control the game is the biggest strength for Hudson.
His best is going to be plenty enough for us to go out there and have a great game.
I always say that last year was a setback for this year's setup. We have exciting players on this team to make it happen for this year.